cat food cans fell over. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm back this week just to do a yummy little lunch anytime dish. We're going to do egg fried rice in the microwave. This is what I was going to do last week, but the snow kind of prevented that, so that's why we did the caramel pecan rolls. So, egg fried rice, which we're going to start out with. It's a nice little microwavable casserole dish that you can cover. And right away, we're going to head and put a tablespoon of oil in. If you hear a lot of noise, my cat is on a tear. Okay, so once you get your tablespoon of oil in, you're going to put a half a cup each of shredded carrot. Shredded my own so that it would be really fine and cook quicker. Okay, so here's your half a cup carrot, half a cup of thinly sliced green onion, a spoon. Okay, and lastly, half cup mushrooms. Not a fan of any one of those vegetables, go ahead and admit it. This is just what I like to use for my recipes. So now we need a half a teaspoon of minced, making sure I didn't make a mess. Ah, there it is. Half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Okay. Put this over here and wipe it off real quick. I kick cat toys constantly. Anyway, okay, so we have all those. We have our vegetables, our oil, our garlic. We're going to put this in the microwave. We're going to cover it and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. So we want to get all our vegetables nice and tender. After that, we're going to add 2 cups of water, a cup of instant rice. This can be made with what you would call regular rice, like long grain rice or something. I like to go with the instant. It cuts down on the cooking times. If you use regular rice, you're just going to end up like doubling the time, which is okay, just so you're aware of that. So we'll have our water, we'll have our rice, and then we are going to need a tablespoon of chicken or beef bouillon powder. The cubes just don't cut it here because of what we do, because we like to shake the bouillon powder over the top. I like to go with chicken for mine because I like a lighter flavor. And then we're going to nuke that together for like 5 minutes. Well, 3 minutes we're going to stir it, and then we're going to check on it and probably do it 2 more minutes. But after we're done with that, we're going to add 3/4 cup of thawed. Make sure they're thawed because we don't really cook it after that. Peas. And I haven't put them in a measuring cup yet. If you want, you can add like 1.25 cups of ham or chicken. Make sure it's already cooked, or pre-cooked shrimp, which is what I like to do. I put my garlic away. Anyway, we'll add our, like I said, our peas, our meat if we so desire, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And while that sits, we're going to microwave some scrambled eggs. It is not hard. Little bowl, cover, about 1 minute, stir it, so you can do it in another 30 seconds. It's just 2 eggs. Chop those into little pieces, we'll mix it into our rice, and ta-da, we'll have egg fried rice. Okay, so get hot pads if you need it, because it is going to be toasty. But we have our veg ready. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 cups. Yep, 2 cups of water in there. I'm going to put our cup of Insta rice. And our tablespoon, let me just double check my recipe. Yes, our tablespoon of bouillon powder. And I went with the chicken. Gonna give that a good stir. Careful stir though, because we don't want to be slopping it everywhere. Or turn our lid and put this in for, what did I say, 3 minutes. Ooh, a little hot. Yeah, and after 3 minutes, we're going to check on it, stir it, and see if we need to do it another 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how much the rice has sucked up the water. And a yummy potato. And, if you know me, I've had a bit of a sad weekend, and my little old Drago passed away. Can't remember if I showed him to you guys before or not. Went to Petco today. All sad, thought, I'll cheer myself up looking at the little lizards. Bad idea, but thanks to my new friends at Petco, I now have a little fat-tailed gecko named Phoenix. I thought about showing him to you guys today, but he's just getting acclimated to his new tank. He curled right under his little stump cave that I bought him, and I'm going to let him there for a couple days. Maybe I'll be able to bring him out next week when he's more acclimated to his environment. But I'm trying to be nice to the little guy because he's so cute. Like, cute is an understatement. He's so cute. Okay, I'm going to give my trout a cup and a fourth of shrimp. Okay, cup and a fourth of little shrimps, and I'm sure you can hear the jingle bandit going through. Put my extra shrimp back in the freezer. I got attacked by a bag of peas. How are we looking? Looking good. I'll get my hot pads out because I'm going to want to stir it here. And like I said, depending on how done it is, we might do 2, well, we're definitely going to do it more time, but depending on how done it is, whether it's 2 to 3 more minutes. And like I said, if you're using regular rice, you're probably going to double the cooking time at this part of the process. Otherwise, everything else will be the same. 50 seconds. Yeah, I'm smiling a lot because, like I said, Phoenix is adorable. That's F-E-N-I-X. Cat is on fire today. Careful, because you can see it's still a little soupy. Stand back because you don't want to steam yourself. We're getting there. I'm going to do mine 3 more minutes. Make sure the lid's on. 3 more minutes. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to get my small microwavable bowl with my eggs. Make sure your little microwavable bowl can be covered. Or if it doesn't have a actual cover to it, saran wrap. Great stuff. And would you quit hitting me with the jingly ball? Oh, I told you she's on fire. This new diet that she's on, well, this new feeding regimen she's on, and everything has really made her feel a lot better. a smaller bowl, but... And now I'm going to take a measuring spoon and get a teeny little bit. And if you hear the... I'm not sure if when I tape if my instant message notifications go off, but if you hear the fantastic in the middle of this, that's Becky sending me a recipe or something. Okay. A little bit of butter. Helps them cook up fluffier. You don't have to put a little bit of butter or even a small dash of milk in, which I'm going to go do now, because I just like a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk in my scrambled eggs. I think it makes them nice and fluffy. I'm going to set this to the side because in a minute here we are going to be taking those out and stirring in our shrimp, our peas, and our soy sauce. And then we're going to put the lid back on and set it to the side to keep steaming while we get our eggs ready. So like I said, if your bowl doesn't have an actual lid, just cover it with saran wrap because it needs to be covered. Sometimes I will just look down and I have no idea what this cat is thinking or doing. So I'm excited. I really like this recipe. Egg fried rice is so good. Well, if I'm ordering from my favorite Chinese place, quarter of the hot and sour soup, quarter of the beef lo mein. If I'm feeling good, I'll get some of the crab rangoons. Okay. Definitely gonna need your hot pads here. It's probably still gonna look a little soupy and runny. That's because it does need to sit and steam for a little bit. Which is why we're adding the other ingredients now. Your 3/4 cup of thawed peas. Get your spoon. And if you so choose, your 1/4 cup of shrimp, chicken, ham, whatever. Make sure those are cooked. And 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Had already started to put my measuring tools away. One. And 2. So, and just take your spoon, stir that all together. Want to get your shrimp all covered up in the yum. And go ahead and put the lid back on and set it to the side for a little bit while you do the eggs because it just needs to set and steam. So we're going to head for our eggs and we're going to put them in for a minute. And now I can pick up my hot pad and start to wash my stuff. Load the dishwasher here when I'm done. Soy sauce away. Make sure everything's cleaned up. Ooh. Measuring cup. I go through more measuring cups. Notice that I actually literally did have 3 different 1/2 cup measuring cups. I'm actually gonna get my fork for this one. Okay. To take the top off, give it a good stir because you can see it's stir the cooked egg away from the outside towards the middle. Now is when we start to do it 30 seconds at a time until it's cooked. Eggs in the microwave, eggs in general, are so easy to overcook. And do them, it might take a little bit. You want to do a small amounts at a time to make sure you get it right. Everything is nicely steaming here. And if your rice wasn't done enough for you and you want to stick it in a couple more minutes, feel free to, because I know every microwave has different cooking times. I just get so happy because this food is so good. Okay. Oh wow, you are poofing up. And you can see, with a minute and a half, my eggs are perfectly fluffy and done. And they're not really sticking. It's because we put the butter in there and the milk. Go ahead and scramble those up. It's also a quick tip if you wanted to just do some quick scrambled eggs in the microwave, because you can see how light, fluffy, they're done. Buttery, no brown to them, perfectly cooked. Okay, so again, stand back when you take your lid off of here. Give them a good stir. You may taste a little bit of the rice to see if it's done. My rice is perfectly done. Oh, that was really good. So I'm going to dump my eggs in there. Okay, and just stir in your scrambled eggs, and you're done. If you want to put the lid back on and let it steam a little longer, or dig right in, feel free to, because your egg fried rice is done. Mine still has a little bit of liquid in. I don't mind. I think it's a good sauce. It's so good, but look at this, you guys. You just made egg fried rice in the microwave in under 20 minutes. I'm gonna get a good spoonful of rice, veg, eggs. I mean, look at that. How good is that? I'm gonna blow on it because it's still really hot. It's phenomenal. I'm gonna go finish eating this. Hi to my new friends, new subscribers. Share me. Let's get this thing going. Shoot me some suggestions for next week. I always love suggestions. I'll see you again. I'm gonna go enjoy this egg fried rice, and you should too. Thank you.